So number two question is, I dye my hair a lot. I know that there's no dye on this one because I'm feeling like it's too low for me to dye it. Although I think this is like the perfect time for me to try those very wet colors like blue, green, that particular people have been insisting on. So I'm going to, maybe I'll try it. Maybe not. I'm not promising anybody anything. Before anybody come and say, you said you were going to do green and you not do it. Say, is it your hair, Oga? Auntie, is it your hair? Is it not my hair? Leave it. Let me do what I like with my hair. But so people ask me concerning dyes. I know dyes are harmful chemical substances. We cannot, I know that. And they're like, oh, will it not damage your hair and things like that? But I am of the school of thought that the hair is already low. Like the hair is already low. I can decide to cut it at any point in time. So if I feel like at any point in time, maybe the dye is causing too much damage to my hair, I can just decide to start all over again. And then you know what? Just cut off the dye or cut off the hair, start again. And maybe at that point in time decide that, you know what, I don't want dyes on my hair, or maybe go for natural dyes that would help my hair, that would cause damage to my hair. So it doesn't really actually really matter. That's the honest truth. And then the third question that I get, I feel like people are just pulling my legs when they ask me this question. They say, I know. The third question I usually get is people just ask me, oh, are you telling me that you're not going to make your hair ever again, or you will not miss splitting your hair? And I'm like, let me think about it. No. Nah. No, I've seen the good life. We're not going back to that life. I've actually seen the good life. Like, I've seen the light too. I've seen the good life. We're not going back to that life. If I feel like I ever miss making my hair, I tell them I have the option of wigs. Particularly for me, I actually don't like sitting down to make my hair. You see that 4 hours? In fact, having my hair cut, if it is beyond 30 minutes, I'm already like, when are we going to finish this thing? Like, be fast, Ogbeni, you are too slow for my liking if it's taking too long and things like that. So I don't particularly like sitting down to make my hair and things like that. So I don't miss it. I don't think I'll miss it. If I feel like I miss it, there are wigs. Like, life is much easier now. There are wigs that I can just use, different shapes, different colors, different styles. I want bone straight, I want bent straight, or I want slightly bent, I want coily hair, I want braids. All of those options are available in the market, and I can just use any one of them. Because even if when I style it, you probably will not even know. What are they not selling? Nah, they're selling everything, basically everything. If I want like baby hair, I want my hair to be like this, I have that option, you get. So that's that about this hair and this hair. I'm feeling very fly because I like the hair. Maybe the next one I'll do will be African Queen style. I don't know if it's going to fit me, but it would definitely fit me because there's really nothing I do that doesn't fit me. There is no hairstyle I do that doesn't fit me. There is no outfit I put on that doesn't fit me, because things fit me. Good things fit me. You get what I'm saying? Yes, good things fit me. So I have a story to share. How did I eventually get to the point where I cut my hair? I think so. For me, maybe not everybody's story is like this, but for me particularly, in my family, I have 3 siblings. They all have full hairs. Like, their hair is full, black, rich, luscious, and long. But for some reason, at the point where they were actually distributing the family's hair, like hair for every family member, I think, what was I doing then? I don't know. Maybe I was singing, or I just went somewhere, and then they forgot to distribute to me. So I'm the one that did not have long hair. I'm the one whose hair is not full. I'm the one whose hair is not black. Although I like the color. It's like brownish, kind of, or something like that. Or it used to be. I really can't remember. And one other thing that I collected, I would have just collected short hair, light hair, and leave. No, I decided to collect undergrowth hair. So I had lots of undergrowth hair. that, to the extent that in my secondary school, I went to I was in the boarding school, and now we used to make our hair by ourselves. So like the we'll have like housemates or hostel mates who could make a that could make a and then maybe weave, depending on the hairstyle they call in secondary school, and then everybody queue out, I'll make my hair after you, or things like that. Or sometimes we have like hairstylists come to make our hair. But for me, people used to run away from my hair because my hair is such that by the time I are done weaving my hair, people now ask,